All right, let's call it the April 3rd, 2024 Town of Charlton Water Sewer Commission meeting. Anybody here from the public would like to speak? All right, hearing none, moving on to warrants, minutes, and abatements.
All right, could I get a motion to approve the minutes of March 6th, 2024?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from March as written.
Could I get a second?
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Bernard?
Aye.
Mr. McLam?
Aye.
Mr. Cantwell?
Aye.
All right, could I have a motion to approve the warrants in the dollar amount of $76,201.15?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Mr. Bernard?
Yep, aye.
Mr. McLam?
Aye.
Mr. Cantwell?
Aye.
Great. Vinny, you're on.
All right. We're going to be covering the monthly operating report for February 2024. Plant was staffed by myself, Grant Krisiak, Zachary Campbell, and Amy Nassas. In February, we completed the Veolia monthly inspection report. We did some training in-house. It was wastewater math, as well as basic municipal wastewater, and those were hosted by New EPIC. Compliance for the month of February, there are no exceedances to report. The DMR was completed and entered in the CDX on March 15th. First quarter toxicity testing was performed and the facility passed. Operation and maintenance activities. We had more problems with the EQ pumps. While troubleshooting them, we removed EQ pump 2B. We had LaFleur out here, and they discovered the wireways were filled with sludge and water. So he spent many hours cleaning out the wireways and putting drain holes in and little bug screens, and took care of that problem. We were able to get another pump up and going at that time. We made some more covers for the ends of the RBCs. The RBCs splashed just a little bit of mixed liquor out here and there, and it really makes the plant look dirty. So we're trying to contain that into the RBCs with the covers we've been making. And so far they're working out well. We installed and calibrated a new pH probe in the flash mixer. That's just a periodic maintenance item there. They go bad. We made a pressure treated deck and we mounted it over a manhole in the yard. And the reason for putting it over the manhole is the new soda ash feeder. We mounted it onto that deck, and now we're feeding soda ash into the beginning of EQ tank 1, side B. It seems to be working better in that location.
I gotta tell you, Vinny, I saw that little thing, that little deck you guys made. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's sturdy. It ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You'd probably park your truck on it.
Yeah, it looks good.
Anyhow, so we calibrated the alkalinity analyzer. It was giving us some funny readings, so we just cleaned it and recalibrated it. We core drilled a couple of holes in the concrete. We're going to add some new sensors to the end of EQ tank 1. We already have the sensors, and we actually have the equipment to read them, so no cost there, just the time of drilling the holes. We cleaned up the wiring around Sue's desk, made that look pretty. We ordered a gantry crane for the upcoming COMAG project. We had a contractor in to look at this project, and they were scheduling several months out just to remove the drum. So we believe the staff at the plant's capable of this. So we ordered that gantry crane. It's in place now. And we had to order a longer I-beam to make the project work out, but that should be in this week. The team plowed and shoveled during the snowstorms in the month. The collection system activities. On the 6th and the 18th, we collected samples from the MTAs. We spent several days reading and rereading the water meters and attempting to repair any defective equipment. And those efforts really helped. When I read meters this quarter, we only had 6 meters that didn't read, which is really good. We had an emergency dig safe called in at night on Partridge Hill Road. The operator came in and then realized we had nothing in the area, so it's easy. I met with the contractors out at the Route 20 pump station to go over the upgrades and what's expected, and they should be breaking ground on that anytime now. The pump station activities, we did the weekly alarm tests. Jay Hammond, both pumps were tripped out. We got an alarm for it. We're assuming it was a power surge because we reset them and they both worked fine without any issues. They weren't ragged up or anything, so really not sure. We're just guessing a power surge. Stevens Park, the pumps ragged up. We pulled them and cleaned them. Glen Echo Shores, same issue. We had to pull the pumps and clean them once. And then Mugget Hill lost power, and we had to call Slims out to pump out that wet well before we had an issue. It was without power for several hours. We hauled 6 loads of sludge to Cranston for disposal. We got 2 275-gallon totes of caustic delivered. And we also ordered 4,000 gallons of ferric, and that was delivered. We had 2 grinder pump calls during the month, both on Sunset. One was at 41. We replaced the pump and scheduled Ed LaFord Electric to upgrade the breakers. The other one was at 11 Sunset, and it had a bad float, so we replaced the float tree. That concludes the MOR for February 2024. Any questions?
Vinny, I just have a quick question. When you met with the contractors for the Route 20 upgrade there with the pump station, how did that go? Were they on the same page that we are? Are we getting everything that we're hoping to get over there?
I believe the project's going to come out great. They ordered everything I asked for.
Okay.
And it looks like as of now, they're going to be having Slims take care of the project. So
Okay.
Slims is a really hands-off option for me. He takes care of everything. You know, he hooks his trucks up and pumps the sewer as it's needed, and he really just manages the projects well.
They give you any type of time frame for completion for that pump station?
When I talked to Gabe, he was saying 45 days from when they start.
Okay.
It should be a lot less, but they got to move the power into the pump station. So there's going to be new power feeds in. They're putting new wet wells in, pumps, new piping in the dry area. So it's a lot of work, but nothing unreasonable.
Perfect. That was the only question I had.
A note that you wanted to talk about the Connex and the spill containments.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping we're going to move forward and be able to purchase those, that 1 more Connex and 2 spill containments.
I have no problem with that. We've talked about the Connex boxes for several meetings now, and you're going to get the one where we build it out, correct, Vinny?
Yes, sir.
We need a motion for that, Sue. You're on mute, Sue.
Yes, we do. And it would be wonderful if we had a dollar amount to attach to it.
I gave dollar amounts with the presentation.
I know. And I know
Yeah.
Russ wanted it to be carried over to this meeting because of decision that needed to be made.
Yeah, I don't have the number on me, I don't believe.
Previously purchased Connex was around $4,000, and the spill containments were, I believe, $1,600 a piece. I mean, if we said $1,800 a piece, we'd probably be really close. There's probably shipping on those too, because they're large items.
So how about approving $8,000 for the Connex? Does that make sense, Vinny? 4,000 for the box and 4,000 for the other.
Can we go with 9 just in case there's any surprises on the shipping?
Sure.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're $600 or $700 a piece to ship those things.
Gotcha. All right, guys, I'd like to have somebody make a motion, if possible, for $9,000 for a Connex box and outfitting stuff for Vinny for the containment.
I'll make a motion to spend $9,000 to buy the containment and the spills.
Can I get a
Second.
second? Perfect. Roll call vote, please, Sue.
Mr. Bernard,
Aye.
Mr. McLean,
Aye.
Mr. Cantwell.
Aye.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that.
Anything else from you, Vinny?
No, that's it.
All right, fantastic. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. 6:45, Dan Prouty, Center Depot Road sewer connection. He canceled last minute tonight.
Oh, he did?
Like
Okay,
he'd like to be moved to the next agenda.
okay,
Like that would be May.
yep.
New business, water sewer department consultant. As you guys know, as we shrunk the department down after Pete left, we're looking to bring on somebody that's has some advanced knowledge with engineering and whatnot. So we put together a sewer consultant contract, and let me just find my notes here. There we go. Sorry, guys. I'd like to recommend that Central Mass Municipal Consulting as the water and sewer department consultant. A 1-year contract at $10,000. And if I can get that approved.
Do we need a motion?
Yes, we do.
please.
I'll make a motion to hire Central Mass Municipal Consulting.
second,
Roll call vote, please, Sue.
Mr. Bernard,
aye,
Mr. McLam,
sure,
Aye.
Mr. Cantwell.
Aye.
Okay. The next is the gate at the plant, the upgrade. So at the last meeting, we decided to not spend that big amount of money and get a quote for what we have. 2 of the contractors did
Fuck you.
re-quote. What was that?
Refund. Lick me.
Mr. Spiewak, if you could put your phone on mute, please.
Sorry.
No problem. Go ahead, Sue.
2 out of the 3 re-quoted, and they range quite a bit in price, and I'm not sure which path you guys want to choose. Yeah, Priority quoted us 90, I attached the quote to the packet. Priority was 98.79, and then Steadfast had options ranging from $900 to $11,800.
From what I read, Sue, that 11.8 figure is pretty much what Priority Fence quoted at 98.79.
Oh, okay,
I that's how I understood it.
okay.
Okay. So I guess with that being said, Priority Fence is several $1,000s cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody can make a motion to spend 98.79 with Priority Fence for repairs of the gate, that would be fantastic.
I can make a motion to use, oh, go ahead.
You can do it.
All right, make a motion to leverage Priority Fence for the gate for 98.70 something,
79, yep.
79.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, please, Sue.
Mr. Bernard,
Aye,
Mr. McLam,
Aye.
and Mr. Cantwell.
Aye.
Awesome.
All right, moving on to other business unknown at time of posting.
Yep.
Yep.
Hold on 1 second. Never mind. I was just gonna bring up the next meeting because at the last meeting, Russ talked about having one, because the elections is that first Saturday in May. And I wasn't sure if there's gonna be one like before the election or after the election.
I think we should have one more meeting before the election, if possible. Will that still be in May?
Yeah, May 1st.
May 1st.
But see, and then the next meeting after that is when normally most committees reorganize on like who's gonna be chairman, who's gonna be vice.
Yeah, so we
Okay.
can do that in June, right?
If you want to.
Yeah. Yep. I think that's the way we should go, is have a meeting May 1st and then have a meeting in June, and we'll get the new board organized in June.
Okay,
All right. Another thing, under old business, guys, just so you know, Sue put in her resignation today, and her last day will be the 18th with the sewer department. So I'd like to have a motion to accept her resignation.
you can't make a motion because it wasn't on the agenda.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't on the agenda. So we will we'll do that, I guess, at the next meeting. Thank you, Sue, for your years of service. I think you've been here for 6 or more years, and you've done a bang up job, and we appreciate you, and we're sorely gonna miss you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, can I get a motion to have them, do I need a motion for a meeting in May? No, just
No.
discussed, right? No, just how about a motion to adjourn?
That's it.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second,
All right, Mr. McLean,
Aye.
Mr. Bernard,
aye.
and Mr. Cantwell.
Aye,
Great.
thank you. Thank you,
Thank
Sue.
guys.
Have a good evening.
And thank you, guys.
Sue.
Have a great night.